Yeah, and you know, Drew, like you're the guy I feel like that's the model. Everyone's like, it's possible to leave the company and come back bigger and stronger and better. Everybody points to you as that one right now. Do you get a lot of the talents here or people that maybe are no longer with the company reaching out to you often, asking for advice and things like that about how to do what you did?
Yeah, I mean, just to get my thoughts, or I'll reach out to them sometimes, just to let them know that, you know, it's not the end of the line, especially if it's somebody I know has got the talent and got the passion that will keep pushing forward and keep bettering themselves and, you know, start working on maybe some negative areas they weren't willing to face before. Like myself, I'd many negative areas I had to improve upon before I returned to WWE.
What were your negative areas that you had to improve upon?
I mean, there was a lot of things, not just in the ring, but mostly out the ring. You know, I had a bit of a downward spiral in my personal life, and I had to kind of overcome some, you know, issues like my mother passed, and I dealt with it very difficultly, and I was drinking all the time, etc. That stuff had to go and be calmed down, and I had to start getting back in the gym and fix my diet, improve my verbal game. I was never so confident on the microphone.
Okay.
In WWE, I was always very confident in my ring ability, and when it came to the verbal aspect, I was always so worried. I was trying to learn every word in the paper, and I was reciting it like a robot every single time, and I had to remember every single word. You can see in my eyes I'm panicking because I can't remember the words. So being relaxed, being in the moment, and being present was a big thing I learned.
Well, and it's not just you. I mean, you and Jinder are the guys that everyone says you can go and come back and be better. How is it for you to be in this moment here at Summerslam with Jinder? What is it like to be here with him wrestling?
Yeah, it's awesome. Just knowing both of our journeys and how much we've been through with the ups and downs. And a lot of the downs we went through together, especially some of my biggest downs. You know, he was there making sure I was okay for a lot of it. So it's so cool that both of us, you know, made that change around about the same time.
Yeah.
Obviously different paths. You know, he returned to the company and decided within the system, I'm going to better myself. I'm going to make the most of the second opportunity while I was outside the company, kind of making the most of what I saw as my opportunity outside of WWE. He became WWE champion first. I returned, became NXT champion, WWE champion, and now we're facing each other. SummerSlam, 40,000 plus people in a singles match, which is absolutely bizarre. Very proud of him, and it makes me so sad that I have to defeat him and embarrass him at the big event.
God, that is how friendship goes sometimes.
My one feeling, it hurts so much.
You bring up how he was a former champion. His championship reign isn't as fondly remembered as your championship reign has been. What do you say to fans who were maybe not as high on Jinder as a former champion?
I reckon there's a few reasons. You know, his reign kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like there was 1 week he was just having random matches if he was even on the show, and then suddenly it was boom, he's number one contender, boom, he's WWE champion. So you didn't quite get to go on that journey with him to the title. And with myself, we really took the time to explain my journey, explain my story. The fans got behind me organically, which was cool, all the way up to Royal Rumble and then up to WrestleMania. And I think that was the biggest difference. And also, you know, he wasn't quite where he is now. I think that's what I'm so excited about right now. It's just he got this opportunity really quickly. He did the best he could with it. He worked extremely hard, but he was still improving along the way. You know, I had a lot of miles in by the time I won it. I was very confident at the top level. I've been able to grow since then, and now Jinder, especially mentally, is at that level right now, and I can't wait to get in the ring and show everybody. You know, he's way more capable in the ring. But more importantly, when it comes to the storytelling and getting it here at the top level, he really does.
One of the biggest moments of y'all's feud leading to SummerSlam is you took that chair and you beat the living hell out of Shanky, right? Yeah, you did that. You left him.
That was my second choice for the name for the sword. Obviously, Angela's my late mother's name. It means more to me. But the second choice, hilariously, would be Shanky.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, got it. Now,
Shanky, get it?
yeah, I get it. Yeah, because you shank somebody in prison. I get it. Yeah. But like Mick Foley came out and was like not really thrilled about that. Like when you see a legend like that react to something you do you take it to heart? Did you kind of gloss over it? Like, what did you think of kind of Mick's comments about?
I would never gloss over it, especially somebody like Nick has helped me dramatically in my career and I have so much respect for. But yeah, I mean, everyone's going to have different opinions. And his was, you know, it should be saved for a huge story. To me, this is a huge story. Anything I do, I want to be the biggest story. And if that's the reasoning behind it, that's his opinion and I respect it more than anything. But I'm going to do whatever I can to make people look over here and say, wow, look at Drew over here. I didn't expect him to take that physicality to that level, but he screwed Drew McIntyre over the one thing he cares about more than anything else. The one thing he's worked for his entire life. The one thing he held in front of nobody and he wants back, the WWE title, and Jinder and his guys took that away from him. So imagine what Drew McIntyre's going to do. He's going to take the physicality to a level never been seen before, including 34 chair shots.
Okay, fair enough.